Hello everyone, I'm Brad and welcome to Mediocre Models. Today I was going to paint up some Indians using contrast paints. I'm going to give them black skin, and this is just to demonstrate how I would paint black skin on not just these models but any models, just using the contrast paints. So the two we're going to use today are Saigo Brown, and that'll be for this one. And wyldwood, and that'll be for this one. So I'll start with the saigo brown first. Using the saigo brown, it's just basically going to go straight onto the skin. And just going to be careful not to get it on anything else. If you do get it onto anywhere else, you can just go back with corax white. It's what I always base the models in. And just fix up any areas you went over and just go over with previous colours. If you're curious as to how I painted the rest of the model, you can watch the How I Paint Australian 8th Army, and that'll cover basically the entire model. The only difference between this and them is just the boots are black. So I'll finish him off and I'll show you what he looks like. That's the saigo brown completely all over his skin, and leaves a really nice, almost reddish brown hue to his skin. This is quite dark. You can use some of the contrast medium, mix that in with the saigo brown. You might go 1:1 or 2:1 or as much as you want for the ratio, and that'll probably lighten the color up a bit more, and you can get varying skin tones with the saigo brown. I'll put him down, get him ready, and I will use the wyldwood and we'll put it onto his skin and see what that looks like, and compare them side by side. So same as before with the saigo brown, just putting the wyldwood just straight onto the skin, and just being careful not to get it anywhere else, but once again, if you do, it's just a matter of cleanup and getting it back to looking how it should. The wyldwood, you could do the same with the saigo brown with the contrast medium. You could mix some in and make it lighter, and again give yourself differentiating different skin tones between the models. I'll continue on with him, finish him up, and then we'll compare the two side by side. I finished putting the wyldwood all over this guy. Hopefully you can see that well. I really like the look of the wyldwood. I think I like the look of the wyldwood a lot more than the saigo brown. And just to compare the two side by side, as you can see, it's different different shades, different skin tones. Well, hopefully you can see. The saigo brown seems a lot darker, but that just might have something to do with just the reddish hue it has to it. I'll finish these two off, go over with all the Agrax Earthshade that I would usually put all over my models, and once they're finished, we'll come back, take one last look at them, and that'll be it. The Agrax Earthshade is basically almost fully dry, and with that final shade on, this is what the models look like. Yeah, so that's how I would paint dark skin. I would probably go more with the wyldwood method, but there's nothing wrong with the saigo brown. I prefer the look of the wyldwood myself. Yeah, so that's it. So hopefully that helps you, and happy painting. Bye.